What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Crypto Airborne in the house, dropping you guys the latest and greatest cryptocurrency news and updates. Today's March 1st, 2024. Today's video will be doing a crypto market overview, followed by all of my favorite cryptos they usually talk about. We got CKB, we got Internet Computer, and we got MultiversX, formerly Elrond. A bunch of news and updates for you guys. If you think it's interesting, stick around and I'll tell you all about it. All right, everyone, hopefully you're all having a great day. Happy Friday. We're coming into the weekend. You know, it's always a weekend time when there's not really much trading volume going on, but we did have a pretty good day here in cryptocurrency world, and also traditional markets did pretty well, and we'll talk all about that in this video. If you guys don't mind smashing that thumbs up button, consider subscribing. If you aren't, turn on the bell notification so you get notified as soon as I upload a video. Easiest thing you guys can do to help support the channel. And also, if you want to skip to whatever section of the video that you guys want to, every single one of my videos in the pinned comment down below, I do put timestamps so you can skip to whatever section of the video you want to listen to. And I also put timestamps throughout the video so you can click there as well if you guys don't feel like looking at the pinned comment. So again, let's just jump right into it. Let's get to it right now. All right, so markets doing pretty good the last 24 hours. Crypto markets up about 2.34% the last 24 hours. Got Bitcoin up about 1.91%, 62,481. Doesn't feel like it, man. It's crazy. Like, we got, what, March 1st, around 420 is the Bitcoin halving. So we got, I don't know, 40 some days until the halving, and Bitcoin's at 62,486. We're like, what, 7, 8, 9... Yeah, can't do my math right now. 7,000, 8,000 away from Bitcoin's all-time high. Nobody's talking about it. Like, mainstream's not talking about it. I'm not getting hit up from random people about crypto like I did the last bull run yet, but this is all good signs, man. All good signs. ETH's doing pretty good, up 2.65%, $3,436. We got Solana's up about 4%, sitting at $130. And Cardano, pretty decent, up about 10%, sitting at 72 cents. Same with Dogecoin, man. I don't know what happened with Dogecoin. It's almost up 20%, sitting at 14 cents. Good to see. Top gainers the last 24 hours. We got Aerodrome Finance up about 96%. I don't know what this is, but Velodrome Finance, Aerodrome sounds pretty similar. I don't know what that is. If you guys know what that is, let me know, but those are both pumping the last 24 hours. We got Vara up about 47.8%, sitting at 11 cents. Top losers the last 24 hours. We got Zero Token down about 18.21%. We got Pangolin down about 9.79%, sitting at 43 cents, and ArcBlock down about 5.1% or 5.7%, sitting at $1.86. Today is March 1st. Man, this year's already flying by. It's National Day of Unplugging. It's also National Peanut Butter Lovers Day. It's burped, excuse me. Asiatic Fleet Memorial Day. Baby Sleep Day, bunch of random days. Let's see if there's any like random things. National Dadgum, that's a good day. Good food, good company, good times. Happy National Dadgum, that's a good day. Okay. A whole bunch of different days. National Pig Day. Wow, a lot of different days. Lots of crazy stuff for March 1st. Oh my gosh. It's like one of the longest national holidays, March 1st. Famous birthdays for March 1st. We got people I've never heard of Kesha, and Justin Bieber. It's Justin Bieber's birthday. I'm sure every single person here watching has heard of them. All right, so jumping into your top 100 for crypto bubbles. Sea of Green, that's good to see. Another thing I've noticed the last 24 hours are all the meme coins. Are we in meme coin season? Check this out, man. SHIB's up 33.16%. Peppy's up about 50% the last 24 hours. We got WIF. I tweeted about this. I've never heard of WIF. So again, this is a Solana meme coin. The only thing I know about Solana is Bonk and Phantom Wallet. That's it. I don't pay attention to Sol at all. I know it goes down. I don't really care. I get it. It's going to be probably, you know, one of the top cryptos this bull run or whatever. But Dog Whiff Hat, absolutely crushing it this week. 319% it's up, and on the day, 42.4%. Wow. All the meme coins are leading the pack. Even Doge up 17.9% on the top 100. Crazy. Take a look at my favorites. Like I said, Doge is number one up. Cardano's doing good, up about 10.3%. Elrond up about 4.9%. Got ICP up 2.4%, CKB up 1.6%, and Bitcoin sitting at just about $62,399. Fear and greed, still an extreme greed, just like yesterday, have not changed. Let's see, traditional markets all ended green on the week, which is pretty good to see. Looks like NASDAQ surges more than 1% to take out its 2021 record, and the S&P closes above 5,100 for the first time. So that's good to see if you guys are into the traditional stock markets. Take a look at the DXY. DXY is currently at about 103.885. Again, I kind of just look at this as an indicator how the crypto markets and traditional markets are doing, because usually when the US dollar currency index is up, that's when crypto and traditional markets are down, and vice versa. Although, looks like the DXY has been up the last, the last 12 hours, but traditional markets, stock markets, traditional stock and crypto has all been up. So it doesn't really correlate there, but again, just one of those things I look at to trade. Total crypto market cap right now, 2.25 trillion. Right now, it kind of looks like we got a bull flag, symmetrical triangle right here, odd symmetrical triangle, but we are just about squeezing towards the end. We are above it, so that's good to see. I mean, we are far away from the Ichimoku cloud here on the 4-hour chart. I mean, it could keep going up, but I wouldn't be surprised if the market's cooled off a little bit here. All right, so let's jump into Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin's up about 2% the last 24 hours. Currently looking at $62,432. Market cap's about 1.2 trillion. Absolutely crazy. Again, we got a similar pattern to the total crypto market cap for Bitcoin. Looks like we got a bull flag here, bull pennant, whatever you want to call it. But looks like we did just close above it here on the 4-hour chart. So we are breaking out of this pattern, this symmetrical triangle, this bull flag here, or bull pennant. So that's definitely a good sign to see. Again, far away from the Ichimoku cloud, just like the total crypto market cap. But hey, we could keep moving up, keep skirting along this Ichimoku cloud to the upside. Man, it's just crazy how we're just keep continuing to go up. We're not even to the halving. All right, so for Bitcoin, it did close the monthly below the highest. Bitcoin monthly closes right below the highest close ever, which is crazy right here. You guys can see right here, just almost to Bitcoin's all-time high. So this is what I wanted to get at. The next one is what I was thinking of before this, because I tend to like speak before I think type of thing. But this is the third time in Bitcoin's history it has closed 6 consecutive green monthly candles. The last couple times we did that was November 2012 to April 2013 and October 2020 to March 2021. So can we close the month of March? Again, that will set a record for 7 consecutive green months for Bitcoin. Who knows? All right, next thing, which is what I kind of was referring to in the last tab that I just talked about, is that Bitcoin had its biggest monthly green candle ever right now. Absolutely crazy. Up 19.8%. Or up $19.8 thousand, I should say. Crazy, absolutely crazy. We're making history right now with Bitcoin. Another big thing for Bitcoin, you guys can see here, the Grayscale Spot Bitcoin ETF banner is being hung up on Wall Street. So just think, just years ago, everyone thought Bitcoin was a scam, Bitcoin was nothing. Now look right here, you got the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust ETF, GBTC, listed on the New York Stock Exchange, right up there. Big giant banner on the New York Stock Exchange. Absolutely crazy. And going along with that, guys, I don't know if you saw Michael Saylor talking in this. I don't know, I could have played it, but long story short, he was on this panel talking about how we are now entering a 10-year Bitcoin digital gold rush right now. And he talks about how in 2034, about 99% of the Bitcoin supply will be mined, and then the next 1% will be over the next 100 years or so. And it's just absolutely crazy to think about. And he went on this like 6-minute long rant. I gotta find the video, but long story short, the next 10 years are gonna get wild. He's saying we're in a Bitcoin digital gold rush, and how in 2034 almost 99% of the Bitcoin is gonna be mined. Absolutely crazy to think about. All right, so last thing for Bitcoin, if you guys have the full debit card, I've been using it the last couple years. Long story short, it's basically Bitcoin back for every purchase that you get. They have different merchants, merchant boosts. They got gift cards you can get, all with a certain amount of Bitcoin sats that you can get back. Right now, they did just currently boost their merchant boost, so you don't have to buy gift card or anything. You just go shop at these places and you automatically get 3% back. So Costco, you get 3% back until April 1st, 2024. They also got 3% back with Dunkin'. I know a lot of people like Dunkin'. 3% back. My wife likes that, so tell her to go get some Dunkin'. You get 3% back in sats. They got Netflix, Delta, United, American, Southwest. So if you guys fly, you use your full debit card, you'll get 3% back in sats. And again, just a little shill. If you are interested in getting that, I do have a referral link down below. I think you get like 5,000 sats if you do sign up. So yeah, just check that out if you guys are interested. All right, so let's jump into the next topic of discussion, CKB Nervos Network. It's number 132 on the charts, up about 3.2% the last 24 hours, sitting at about a $684 million market cap with about $46 million in trading volume the last 24 hours. So just to take a quick look here at the charts right now, we're just sitting at about a penny and a half right now. Kind of looks like we do have a bull pennant going on, symmetrical triangle, whatever you want to say, but we are squeezing towards the end right now on the 4-hour chart. So, hey, this is historically a bullish pattern. Maybe over the next day or so, we could see a nice little move to the upside. But again, this chart looks similar to the total crypto market cap and the Bitcoin charts. CKB tends to move with Bitcoin, just like a lot of other cryptos. But yeah, we'll just have to wait to see what Bitcoin does. All right, so CKB's hash rate just hit an all-time high. You guys can see over 200 PH a second, which is absolutely crazy. That means more people are mining it. More people want that CKB. More people are securing the network, which is good to see. And I did notice that too because my CKB rewards were a little bit less than normal. But hey, it's all for the security of the blockchain. All right. Another thing, if you guys haven't heard, the RGB++ protocol roadmap 2024 is now live. If you guys have been sleeping under a rock, this Cell Studio, and they want to use RGB++ protocol to potentially have CKB Nervos Network be a layer 2 solution for Bitcoin. A lot of people were asking for the roadmap. So some of the things that are planned is integration with the Joy ID wallet. It's going to be the first DEX for RGB++ assets and the Bitcoin Layer 1 cross bridge and more. So you guys can see right here, I'm not going to read through the whole thing, but just some of the key things. You got Q1 2024, first Layer 2 order DEX for RGB++, Q2, Bitcoin Lite Client and CKB node audit, smart contract development, non-fungible token issuance, SDK and toolkit, Q3, cross-chain leap protocol between UTXO chains, scalability solution proposals, and then Q4, connect RGB++ protocol with CKB channel network, rely on the progress of CKB channel or Lightning network, and RGB++ scalability solution implementation. So that's definitely a good thing to see. Over the next year, they do have a roadmap just to keep investors and people into CKB Nervos Network up to date on what is going on. All right, next, what do we have here? This is big news. There was an RGB++ discussion with Cypher Wang and a few other people in the CKB Nervos Network community. I listened to a little bit this morning, but apparently there is a discussion about the possibility of a stablecoin CKB on Bitcoin. It was mentioned. It's not just empty words, but it's a concrete idea. By the end of the year, the stablecoin is expected to become a reality. That's huge, guys. Looking forward to experiencing it all. Again, I don't have the details on that, but I might go back and listen to that. But if you guys did listen to that and you know any more details, let me know in the comments on what you guys think about that. A stablecoin CKB on Bitcoin. That's massive because people are saying, who is going to spend their sats? Who's just going to use their Bitcoin to purchase and buy things? You need a stablecoin on Bitcoin or as a layer 2, whatever, for purchasing. But hey, could CKB be that, layer 2 solution with their stablecoin? Could be. All right, guys, so let's jump into the next topic of discussion. We got MultiversX, currently number 62, up about 5% the last 24 hours, doing good. Looks like it's breaking out. Looking at $63.24, $1.6 billion market cap with about $37 million of trading volume in the last 24 hours. So kind of looking at the charts right now, again, I have this diagonal line written right here. Has been a nice little support for Elrond, just kind of as a when in doubt zoom out thing. We're kind of away from that right now. Even the shorter time frames, we got a symmetrical triangle. We are breaking out of that, which is good to see. I mean, we did wick kind of up to the $63.70 mark just a couple days ago, but this is kind of the top point for MultiversX. I mean, we haven't seen that since around January 24th or 3rd of January or whatever. So, hey, it's good that we're kind of like slowly marking our way back up for MultiversX. All right, so daily dose of MultiversX. I'm going to kind of skim through this. Big thing, the Exchange app v3 is live on the MultiversX testnet. I haven't had a chance to mess around with it. There were 4 new dApps added to Xportal app. I'm going to get into these 2 a little bit more detail here next. There was a new update for Xportal that was released, so go update your app. They're always trying to increase the speeds, just, you know, make it a lot better, the user interface, all that type of stuff. So go update that if you haven't already. And this is kind of a February recap. How many transactions, how many active accounts today, how many people staking, 24-hour trading volume, blah, 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 blah. You guys can see it. I'm not going to get really too much into this. I know XOXNO NFTs, they're going to have an upcoming token airdrop. Conditions and eligibility. Unfortunately, I do believe in the United States, we're not eligible for that, so that kind of sucks. Yeah, I'm not going to really get too much into the details of like what happened the past 24 hours, but I'm going to try to get into a little bit more in depth of the first 2 things that I mentioned with Exchange and the Xportal app. So some of the big things on the testnet for Exchange v3, shout out to Phoenix Blue. He just kind of highlights it. First impressions, and I don't use Exchange, so this is just going to come from him. I should probably use a little bit more, but there's a new sleek UI with excellent usage of spacing, and I got it pulled up here. We'll go through it. I definitely like the ease of use and the sleek new design. Fewer clicks to get your token in a dual farm. MetaMasking's replaced with dual farm. Battery packs, new league of its own, new portfolio home. The new pool screen gives you overall of all avenues to earn with filters for farming and dual farming. Create a position screen's a massive step towards simplicity. Notice that MetaMasking term has been replaced with a more standardized dual farm. A lot of UX improvement in farm management. The V3 introduces battery cells, so you can swap EGLD to MEX, so you can get the option to start charging your first cell. I'm not into any of this stuff, guys. I know some of you are, but again, if you think about big picture and your grandparents, your parents, they don't care about any of this stuff, to be honest with you. This gets real technical, even for myself, and I've been in crypto for years. I don't mess around with any of this stuff. I mean, but some people do, so, you know, to each their own. Yeah, it just gets more into details about energy, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, sounds all cool and dandy, but, yeah. But yeah, here it is. Here's the testnet for Exchange v3 beta. It's real simple. This is all it is. You want to trade? Here it is. It's got everything that you need. What else do they got here? It's just like a simple, you know, DEX. They just simplifying it. Staking, pool, farm, dual farm. Yeah, it just seems a lot more simple. Again, if you guys are into that, there it is. All right, so let's jump into the Xportal. Finally, spring. How about springing into the new season? New batch of dApps. So some of the new apps is they have the Onefinity Chain staking portal, Genesis staking. They got the Nexus dApp asset utility hub. They have the High Street Wolf NFT staking dashboard. D-Bones MVX Shadowlands game. I got to check out some of these games. I know they've been adding a couple onto Xportal. And then that's pretty much it. Got a dApp for us to list. If you guys are interested, they are open to that. You can submit it. And, you know, they'll review it before adding it to it. But yeah, I got to check a lot of these out, man. It sounds pretty cool. They keep adding more stuff to it, which is good for, you know, mass adoption and more exposure for more people that are building on MultiversX. So that's going to do it for Elrond. Let's jump into Internet Computer. Only a couple things for them. Nothing too crazy. I didn't really find that much news going on with Internet Computer the last day or so. But ICP is up about 2.8% the last 24 hours, number 22 on the charts. Sitting at $12.95, $5.9 billion market cap with about $154 million in trading volume in the last 24 hours. Just looking at the charts right now, nothing too crazy on the 4-hour charts. We do have a symmetrical triangle, which it looks like we are breaking out right now. We just got to wait to see the next time frame on the 4-hour chart to see if it closes above that to see that we are breaking out, because symmetrical triangle is historically a bullish pattern. It's kind of the only thing really I'm looking at right now. And again, guys, if you aren't familiar with what's going on with ICP, they are going to be holding a community conference, I do believe in May, and it's going to consist of 20 plus meetups around the world. And I'm just going to let this guy talk. He kind of explains what's going on. I think they want to either try to have one in the United States in Miami or Texas, Dallas, somewhere like that, but there's going to be a virtual one going on. I know Six Figs and Bitcoin Renegade, two of my buddies, they're going to be on that panel. But they are going to be doing in-person meetups, it looks like. So just listen to what he has to say.
There will be 6 conferences of the size that we had last year happening all over the world on the same day. So there will be very large meetups that super dedicated IC people might actually want to fly to or travel to, but it's not going to be a different continent. So there'll be 2 big Bitcoin state organized meetups. We're looking at Berlin and either Miami or Texas. We're not quite sure. There's going to be a huge meetup. It seems to be catalyzing in like London. So it's going to seem like it's going to be a great hotspot because there's a lot of great projects already based in London. There's already some big blockchain groups that look like they're going to do a huge event in India. It looks like there's going to be another big hub in Indonesia. To make it accessible for everybody, we even have a micro grant program. All the sponsorships that we get from projects, we're basically putting that into the micro grant program. So you can get a few $100s to cover the cost of hosting a meetup in your city if you just love ICP and you want to make sure that your city is included. So don't think of it as there's not one big event this year. Think of it as there's like 6 big events this year to go to.
Yeah, so that's definitely really cool that if you guys want to host a ICP event in your hometown or wherever you guys live, they have micro grants just to kind of cover the costs for setting up and hosting it, whatever. So that's really good to see. So if you guys are interested in that, that's awesome. And I'm sure all the ICP hubs, like you said, Indonesia, Southeast Asia, wherever, they're going to be doing their own things for the ICP CC24. All right, another thing that I noticed, and I'm friends with Bitcoin Renegade, Six Figs here, Jordan Mack, he's senior developer at CKB Nervos Network. Looks like they met up, and I haven't talked to them about anything. This is just me completely speculating, but apparently at the ICPCC, they're going to have a top secret mission underway that's going to be shaping the future of decentralized ecosystems. Stay tuned for groundbreaking collaborations. So Jordan Mack is a part of CKB Nervos Network, ICP, and you guys all know that there's the chain key for ICP bridging different blockchains together. So this, to me, just thinking, and they didn't tell me anything, maybe there'll be and this is like a tongue twister because there's chain key CKB chain key. Say that 10 times fast. CKB chain key collaboration in the works, which would be huge. I don't know, developer-wise, if that's even possible. I'm sure it is 100%, but I don't know what else they would be getting together. So, hey, that's good for CKB Nervos Network, which I'm a big fan of. That's big for ICP. They already got chain key, ETH, ERC20, Bitcoin, CKB. How awesome would that? And if you guys are watching, that's my speculation. I mean, I'm just totally guessing, but we'll just have to wait and see until the ICPCC event. So that's definitely a good thing to see. All right, so last but not least for ICP, and I don't pay the $15 to see the specifics and data on this, but again, the balance on exchanges for hot wallets for ICP looks to be increasing ever since about the 2nd of February. So it looks like that people are just moving their ICP back on exchanges for whatever reason, potentially. They're not taking it off. They're not moving it to their cold wallets or decentralized wallets, whatever it is. So, hey, looks like there's about 13,711,000 ICP on all the exchanges. Again, I can't see the total breakdown of that. So that's going to do it, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, if you don't mind smashing that thumbs up button, consider subscribing if you aren't, and turn on those bell notifications so you get notified as soon as I upload a video. It's the easiest thing you guys can do to help support the channel. Go give me a follow on Twitter/X at @crypto_airborne. If you aren't already, truly do appreciate all the love and support. And that's going to do it for me, guys. What do you guys think about all of this? Are you guys in ICP, MultiversX, CKB Nervos Network, Bitcoin? What do you guys think? Are we going to hit all-time highs before the halving next month? I don't know, man. It's just, I think with all this retail investment with the spot Bitcoin ETFs, now people are flooding into Bitcoin. It's going to get wild. I think it's going to get wild. So let me know in the comments down below what you think. And that's going to do it from you guys. Hopefully you guys have a great weekend. Crypto Airborne out.